This is Haystack TV, powered by HaystackHelp.com. Finding reliable services can be like finding a needle in a haystack. With HaystackHelp.com, finding the needle just got a lot easier. Now here's the host of Haystack TV, Chris Kane.
Getting a new roof can be stressful, especially when you don't know what to consider when looking to replace it. Between legal issues and insurance, you want a company that can explain it all and help you through the process. Academy Roofing are specialists that can help you make the best decision for your home. They go above and beyond and offer only the highest quality of customer service. Academy Roofing is locally owned, and they've been in business for more than 30 years. They're accredited with the Better Business Bureau, and they have an A+ rating, and they specialize in both residential and commercial roofs. Kurt and Susie Boyd, they're the owners of Academy Roofing. They join us today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
So let's start off by just talking about what homeowners should consider when they're looking to replace a roof.
Well, I think the first thing they need to understand is that it's one of the biggest purchases they're going to make for their home, probably in their lifetime. So as such, they've got to do their homework.
Most homeowners are not very savvy when it comes to how a roof works or the materials that go on the roof. So you can have men or you can have women, that you're dealing with that really just have no idea. So they need to know how to ask the right questions and make sure they're working with a good company.
Definitely, Chris. This is an ongoing issue that we see with people is they come to us initially and ask us for an estimate, but they haven't really done any of the backup work they need to do sometimes before they do that. And with the internet now, there's so many resources that are available, and people think that just doing their homework on the internet's enough, but it really isn't. I think there are so many other ways in which they can qualify a contractor before they work with them, including calling the suppliers that are in town, which I don't think a lot of people think about doing that, including driving by the contractor's office, which will tell you a lot about the contractor.
Absolutely.
We know contractors that work out of storefronts with a card table and a telephone, and I think it's really important that they come by and see where the people are domiciled that they're going to be working with. I think it's important that there's a little known thing that I think people should do, which is look on the Colorado Secretary of State website.
Sure.
And you can search a business on there. You can see what kind of an entity they are, partnership, corporation, so on and so forth. All the papers that have been filed in the length of the history of that company. That's a great resource that's probably underutilized. Better Business Bureau obviously is a wonderful resource.
No, those are all great pieces of information for people to do, and most people don't, but they really should. Another big thing that most people don't do and really should is actually read the contract that they're agreeing to.
This is true. We have had, our attorneys have worked our contract over many times. We're constantly changing things in our contracts based upon the things that we come up against through the years. So, but I find our homeowners a lot of times they don't read those contracts. We send a copy of that contract to every single customer that we work with, and sometimes when issues do arise, which isn't very often, but sometimes they do, they haven't. Well, I didn't see that. I didn't read it. So read the contract. Know what you're signing.
Absolutely. And Kurt, really quick, how often do you deal with homeowners that you've come to fix a job from another contractor only to realize this homeowner can't get out of the contract because they never read it?
They just didn't, as Susie said, they didn't do their homework, and a lot of times, all contractors look the same when it's just a piece of paper and a price. And people buy so much on price and they forget about, as Susie said, it protects your most important investment. And we really encourage people, talk to our people, understand that they understand you and that they're there to help you solve your problems. And if we help them solve their problems, then we're a successful company.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to tell people how they can get a hold of you so that you can help them solve their problems. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Chris.
it. Academy Roofing has been working in Colorado for more than 30 years. They focus on Metro Denver, but they do work in Boulder, Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and the mountain communities. You can call them today at 303-360-0708, or you can visit their website at academyroofinginc.com. Mention Haystack when you call, and you'll get $25 off a gutter cleaning. Their number again is 303-360-0708. Academy Roofing sponsored this segment.